Hello and welcome to Sound Mind, Sound Body. This is my monthly workshop where I share some practices and tips related to health and particularly targeted to electronic music professionals and other creatives. So the background here is that I used to work in that industry during 10 years and I did some marketing, communications, artist promotion, events organization, and then I wanted to start my own artist management agency, and I got a burnout. It was just too much. I was on my own. I didn't have any business partners, and at that time, I didn't have any mentor. So it was quite a big mountain to climb, and my health took a toll. And sadly, I encountered some sleep issues and some mental health issues. And in the end, I finished at the hospital and I got medicated and my life got completely broken. And I was very grateful that I was already practicing Chinese martial arts. I was practicing Kung Fu for over 10 years and, and Tai Chi for 5 years already. And I got back to recover my life through these practices. And also, this made me decide to finally study traditional Chinese medicine, which I was interested in for several years. And I studied shiatsu massage, which is a Japanese massage based on traditional Chinese medicine. And I also dived deeper into Qi Gong, which is one part of traditional Chinese medicine. And recently, in 2020, I got a certification to become a fitness coach and put all together the Chinese martial art, the traditional Chinese medicine, and the fitness coaching. And I want to help electronic music professional to improve their health and live at their highest energy, be the most performant when they're out on tour or working behind the scenes or in front of the audience, and as well to still have loads of energy when they spend time with their loved ones. So it's a matter of finding the balance. And I'm happy to say that I have found the balance today. And today we will talk about autumn and the change of season. So in September, in the Northern Hemisphere, we switch from summer to autumn or fall. And this, in traditional Chinese medicine, implies some changes. It's which in Chinese medicine, there is the theory of the 5 elements. In summer, the element is fire. And in autumn, the element is metal. The metal element is connected to the lung organs as well as the large intestine. And there is an emotion which is attached to this element, which is sadness or grief. And also, coming from the summer where it's all vivid, going towards the fall where the leaves start falling from the trees, the temperature lowers, it's less sunny, it can start raining. Well, it does impact our moods. And like for me, these past 2 days, I've been like, oh my God, I don't feel in balance anymore. What's going on? And yes, that's exactly what we're living. It's like the change of season. And to be able to handle these changes, I want to share with you some practices. So, for example, we want to be more mindful of how we are treating ourselves physically, mentally, emotionally. For example, we can have a little bit of shifts in our energy levels. I like to do I like to take some magnesium when the autumn is arriving. So I'm sure that it boosts me and that it raises my energy level. And also, we want to eat for the season. And so this means like less of raw vegetables, maybe more steamed food, and many vegetables and many fruits. And it's the time of the harvest season, the harvesting. And so good fruits to eat, for example, are the grapes and the pear. The pear is connected with dryness, so it helps to humidify our body. And this is a topic because the lungs, which are the organs of the metal element and related to the fall season, they tend to be dried, and so you want to let some good humidity so that we can breathe properly. So eating pears is good for the health at this moment of the year. And we also want to accept the emotions. So yes, there's a bit of sadness, melancholy. It's not so, not maybe not so much of the summer lively times where we see our friends, our family, we gather, we celebrate, and now it's back to school, so it's more serious. We can be a bit anxious, have, have some moments of stress, and we want to like just acknowledge that it's there and thank these emotions for being there and give gratitude. And so some good self-care practices that we could do are journaling. So I like to journal in the morning, write my thoughts, and in the evening I write 5 things I'm grateful for. And I do this every day. And even when I had a hard day, well, I still look up for things that I'm grateful for. And this allows me to clear my mind and to see that it's not all dark, and to get into a positive mindset. Other practices that are healthy at this time of the season are to go for a walk. Like if you get a chance to have nature, to go into the nature, it's a great moment to see the fall colors and see the transformation of the nature and the landscapes. And it's not so hot, and it's a great moment to reconnect. And nature is known to soothe our emotions and to make us feel better. So taking a walk in nature is a good practice. Another good practice is being mindful with our breathing. Since we're connected with the lungs this month, we want to like make some exercises and like breathe deeply with the abdomen, like get the air and have the belly just get inflated, and then exhale and feel that we're releasing and regulating the breath is good for the nervous system, and it helps us calm down and get centered. And this is really good regarding stress reduction, anxiety regulation. These are excellent practices. And other things we can do to take care of ourselves are drinking chamomile, for example, some warm drinks, or chai tea if you like chai tea. I like matcha as well. And all these drinks or like herbal teas, they're good to just like hydrate us and without giving the boost of caffeine. And so this helps to regulate us and to calm us down. And finally, some other practices include um, breathe, sniffing some essential oils. For example, the lavender. Lavender is good for when we have a bit of anxiety, when our mind is a bit too racy and we're overthinking before we want to go to bed. So smelling lavender or having a little lavender cushion that we press, uh, and this is good to calm us down and helps us let go and be in a good state to sleep better in the evening. Now I want to share with you two exercises. They're practical exercises of Qi Gong. Qi Gong is a part of traditional Chinese medicine. So in traditional Chinese medicine includes acupuncture, nutrition, herbs, phytotherapy, herbs, plant medicine, Tuina, which is the massage, and then Qi Gong. And Qi Gong comes from Qi, vital energy, and Gong, work or to cultivate. So what we do when we practice Qi Gong is that we cultivate our energy and we make it move within our body. And a long-term practice of Qi Gong helps reduce anxiety and stress, helps regulate sleep, helps us get centered and balance our emotions, and also overall it gives us a really good feeling of peace and well-being. And I invite you to step up, to stand up, and we're gonna do two exercises for the autumn. Okay, so the first exercise is gonna be related to the sadness emotion. This exercise is taken out of the five animal Qigong, which relates to the animals, the five elements, and the five emotions. So the element for today is the metal element, the emotion is sadness, and the animal is the crane, the bird. So what we will do is we are gonna fly. So we start both feet together and the hands are gonna go on both sides at 90 degrees horizontal, and we raise one knee. And then we will raise the same knee higher and the hands will touch above the head, high in the sky. And then down, and then the other side. The knee goes up 90 degrees and the arms go up horizontal, and the same leg, we raise the knee higher, 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 and the hands touch on top above our head. And again, and the breathing goes this way. When we raise the arms and the knee, we inhale. And we exhale when we go down. And then again, inhale. Arms go up, hands touch, knee goes up, down, and exhale. On the other side, inhale, 90 degrees, arms horizontal. Exhale. And inhale, the knee goes up, 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 up. And the hands touch on top, above our head. And we exhale. We're going to do it 2 more times for each side. 1, 2, and last series, 90 degrees for the knee, arms horizontal, and up, 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 high in the sky, and we let go, and the other side, and high in the sky. And then we concentrate the energy in the dantian with one hand on top of the other. For women, first the right hand touches the belly and the left hand goes on top of the right hand, and we close our eyes. And little by little, we can open the eyes. And now I want to introduce the second exercise. The second exercise is connected to the lungs. So it's a movement taken out of the 8 brokers routine of Qi Gong. And this movement stimulates the energy of lungs. So we're going to start. So we separate our legs and we bend our knees like a little squat. And then we have one finger, the index is raised on one hand, and then we're going to pretend that we are going to tense an arch to release an arrow. So it goes this way. We tense the arch and look at the tip of the index on one side. And we come back. And then we change sides. The index is up, and here we tense the string to release an arrow. And again. And we breathe in when we extend the arm. And we breathe out when we cross the hands with the nose. And we breathe in. And breathe out. And again. tense the string. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. One more time on each side. Inhale, exhale, and again. Inhale and exhale. And here we gather the feet and make the energy go down.